All right. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome. Anthony Special here with Special Analysis. Hope you had a good weekend. A little bit of a wild week in the markets last week. So, we're going to talk about that real quick, kind of look at my thought process and go from there. So, as usual, we're going to walk through our major market analysis. We're going to look at the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P, the Russell. We're going to look at crude oil. We're going to look at the dollar index. We're going to look at gold. We're going to look at Bitcoin. So, we're going to get a real feel for what's happening here broadly. So, starting off with the Dow here, we are trying to break the support structure that was established off of the June low. So, we placed a low. We rallied back to the 200-day moving average. We failed, and now we are attempting to break through the support structure built off of that low. Now, this did not offer me 1+% confirmation, which I typically am anxious to see. I expect some volatility to continue to with this market around. I would not be surprised if we made a double bottom or tested this descending channel structure here, this teal structure. So the coming week should be very telling. As anticipated, getting through Labor Day and the first full week afterwards, we expected to see movement in the market pick up, and that's exactly what happened. So now we're just waiting for defined definition. So price action is below the 200-day, below the 50, below the 20, but we're looking for it to break out. So all four of the major indexes kind of look the same. You can see the NASDAQ flirting with its support here based off of the June low. You can see the S&P 500 also flirting with support off of the June low. And finally, the Russell 2000 also flirting with support off of the June low. So all four major markets are testing or sitting on or trying to protrude through a very key area of support. So it's going to be very telling to see what transpires next. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep you posted. Those of you who follow me on my TradingView account obviously get notifications when I update charts. So they're there for you. I encourage you to follow it. It's 100% for free. There's nothing to buy, but you get some insight to, the actual paid services that I do offer. Looking at gold, this has hit our projected target based on a retracement here. So this market impulse corrected, impulse corrected, impulse corrected, and this final impulse offered a nice opportunity to capture some downside action. So about 770 ticks, roughly 4.39%. So really a nice little shorting opportunity. Took 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Really worked out very, very nicely. So this was textbook. Entered through what was once resistance and just literally fell right to support. So this worked out beautifully. Crude oil sitting at some long-term support. We'll see if this falls. We'll see if this holds. Just from a fundamental perspective, OPEC likes the $80 handle. I would be very surprised to see prices creep much lower than $80. If they do, then so be it. But the reality is, the mid 80, low $80 area is where they make good profit. That's where they like oil to be. They typically don't desire it to be much lower. So we'll wait and see if it pushes through. But we've tested some support structures, and those support structures seem to be holding at this time. Not necessarily prepared to buy here, but we are definitely holding. So if we can get what we consider a counter channel line break here, we could then consider buying this market. That would look probably something along the lines of this. If we closed above this line by more than 1% on a weekly basis, we could probably entertain buying this market, on a retest of the 110 area. But we'll wait for it to happen. Dollar index. So as the market has weakened, the dollar has strengthened. You can see here, this is the beginning of the year. Dollar index was starting to build some strength. And as the market has sold off, dollar index has creeped higher, 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 higher. We've achieved our futures market goal here. So this trade popped out here. This was our confirmation. Price retraced, consolidated, supported by the 50-day moving average, pushed right to our target, in fact, right to our projected resistance overhead. Worked out beautifully. Last but not least, Bitcoin finding resistance at the orange channel structure, which formed the initial downtrend and is pushing lower. So we continue to look for support somewhere in the 16,000 handle for Bitcoin, but we have a big bit of consolidation here. If I was short on any crypto assets, I would be advancing my stop from where it is into the profit here, right above where these made a little double high right here. So probably right around 25,000 and change, 25,500. I would be trying to lock in some profit. So, folks, that wraps up the major market weekly analysis. I hope you learned something. If you have questions, comments, concerns, anything I can help you with, I always invite you to reach out to me, info@specialanalysis.com. I also encourage you to visit myself and my colleagues at Traders Agency. We offer a array of incredible products and services for retail traders. So regardless of where you are and what level you're at, we are here to help you. I am here to help you. I also offer a weekly market report based on this analysis approach. Give you the opportunity to kind of, learn the long-handed approach to the market and get some insightful information with actionable ideas. So I thank you as always for your time. I appreciate you being here today with me. I look forward to working with you, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day.